Hi, I'm Carolyn Nicholson. I'm a farm financial analyst for the dairy-based team, and I'm here today to give you some tips. On our previous training videos, we've input pages 1, 2 and 3 of our Level 1 Farm Physical Questionnaire. Now we've got to page 4, you can see that if you scroll down the screen there's nowhere to input this information. This sheet is required for the person who's doing the financial analysis of your farmer's records. So you need to provide this sheet to them. They input both the land owned details and the financial comments. If you're just faxing this through to the people that are doing the financial analysis or alternatively sending it through to Dairybase, please put your dairy farmer's name and their Dairybase ID number on this form. Right, now to continue our Level 1 analysis, we just need to select the Validate button at the bottom of the screen. If we click on that, you can see that it pops up at the top of the screen, validation successful. That means we've inputted all the required information and we could proceed and commit this information. We usually commit this information if it's required for the Level 2 analysis or the financial analysis has been completed. If it hasn't, you may wish to just leave this uncommitted to make sure that this detail is married up to any further analysis that's been completed. I'm just going to change some information for you just to show you what happens when any of the details that we have put in are incorrect. So I'm just changing our dairy area to 130 hectares. If I hit validate, you can see that it's come up with an orange dot. The orange dot shows us the section that the validation warning is, and if we just scroll down you can see that it tells you what is incorrect inputted, and you just need to type over to change that information. And if we hit validate again, you can see that it would come up with validation successful. If I skip to the next page, and we'll try one other for you, one other validation warning. If I clicked on this one and took our peak cows out and hit validation, you can see that I've got a red dot this time. That means that a major amount of information is missing and I need to input that information before proceeding. If I hit validate once again, you'll see that information has disappeared once I've got that information in there. You can flag through information that has an orange dot, it's just a warning, but anything that has red dots, you need to clarify that information. If we look at our next page, you can see our Level 1 physical report preview. That just shows you a summary of all the information that we've entered. From there, we've already got our validation successful. You can see at the top of the page there. We can select commit, and it will ask you if you want to commit this category. You can select either a draft or a final. A draft is usually allowing you an opportunity to uncommit that data if you find that there's some details changed. Usually within your accounting practice you'll find that a draft commit may be anything from 10 days to 14, depending on what your practice is set up with Dairybase. Or alternatively, select the final if you know that the details are correct. Okay, in this case I'm going to select final, and all you need to do is click OK. And you can see that it brings you back to the entry select page, and you can see that the analysis shows you who has committed those accounts. And you can see that in this case we've done, the example accountants have committed our Level 1 physical data, and we're awaiting any further analysis for our financial and Level 2. That's all for today for our Level 1 questionnaire. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Carolyn Nicholson, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video tutorial.